Hello, friends. It is Monica, aka Sleeve McQueen, here for my 1-year Surgiversary video. How is that possible? My apologies for not making more videos. I think my last video was at week 37, which is a really long time ago. I've been living life, doing things I never thought I'd be able to do again. But when your 1 year comes up, if you don't make a video, you're in big fat trouble. So here I am. Let's see. What a roller coaster, right? What an amazing, beautiful, scary roller coaster this past 18 months has been since I started the 6-week pre-surgical dieting process. I can do pretty much anything I want to do now. I can run, I can jump, I can work full time. I'm considering taking a second job. I fit places that I didn't fit before, and some of it surprises me still. I did have quite a long stall, as you guys know, and that's one of the reasons that my videos got few and far between, because I felt like I didn't have a lot to report. That's kind of broken, and I am losing weight again, albeit slowly, and some of that stall, full disclosure, was my own fault. I was still exercising, but I had let too many carbs back into my life. I wasn't being strict enough, and I wasn't taking as good of care of myself as I should have been if I wanted to continue to lose weight. I had my 1-year follow-up already, and the nurse practitioner was very impressed with me. I've lost 99 pounds since the last time they weighed me pre-surgery, and that's just incredible. 160 pounds total. It's crazy. Today, I was going through my old videos, taking screenshots to make the little montage that you just watched, and I didn't recognize myself. I forget how much I've changed, and it's been such a short period of time. How could I possibly have forgotten? How is it possible to not remember my own face? I think outside of the NSVs, like smaller clothing, fitting in places, climbing into the back of my van to clean it, all the physical things that I can do, which are numerous and amazing. Even better than that is the change in my mental attitude and my emotional health. This is the part where I'll probably get emotional as I talk about my emotional health, right? I can handle stress now. I couldn't handle stress before. Being in crowds made me incredibly nervous. I didn't want to invite people over to my house. I always said the wrong thing because I was trying to be funny or make people like me. I am so calm now. Life does not stress me out like it used to. I'm able to handle a high-stress job. I'm still working at the same school with the emotionally impaired children. It gets hectic. It gets mean. It gets wacky. And I go back every day willing to do it and happy to do it. I've been able to create some healthy boundaries in my life. I had been quite eager to please people before, and so I would do things I didn't want to do. I would agree to obligations that I did not want to be a part of. I didn't have good boundaries. I didn't take care of myself in that way. And now I do. Now I say what I mean and not what I think someone wants to hear. I protect myself when I need it instead of just thinking, oh, I'll just deal with that later. The fallout will come and I'll deal with it later. And I think that's been incredibly liberating and something I didn't expect at all. I did not expect to become so much more emotionally healthy. Some of that may be because of the physical act of losing weight. Some of that may be because of the thought processes that it takes to empower yourself and take charge of your life and make yourself important. Could be a combination of the two. I don't know, but I'm very, very happy. This is the first time I'm talking about this publicly. And honestly, it was out of a fear that people would accuse me of claiming an illness that I didn't have. But I have not taken anti-seizure medication for my trigeminal neuralgia since before surgery. It was a capsule, so they had to give me liquid after surgery, and it was bad. I couldn't take it. It made me very sick. It was a large volume, and we can take these tiny, tiny sips in the weeks after surgery. And so when I could swallow pills again, it was difficult because there were so many supplements and things I needed to take, and my face wasn't really bothering me. And as time went on, I just never started taking it again. And I do have some tingles and twinges. Sometimes I'll get the sensation of warmth. It is nothing like it was before. And I do not know if that is surgery related, but how could it not be surgery related? I talked to the doctor about it. She said that weight loss can help with all sorts of nerve pain conditions. So it would be logical to assume that it could be surgery related. Whatever the reason, that has been amazing, because if you guys have been with me since the beginning, in my very first video, I talked about the catalyst for deciding to do weight loss surgery was the trigeminal neuralgia. That having this amazingly difficult, painful condition to live with on a day-to-day basis was hard enough. And why was I allowing myself to be super morbidly obese and making everything else hard on myself? And to have had such an amazing result weight-wise, and then on top of that, to not have the chronic pain in my face is amazing. It's amazing. It may come back one day. This, I don't know what you would call it, this severe lessening of symptoms may be completely coincidental. It may be related. I don't know, but I am so grateful for it. So grateful for it. And what an amazing thing to have that be a result of the choices that I made. Another huge, huge thing for me has been the friendships that I have made in the weight loss community and outside of it. All because I'm taking care of myself. All because I am nicer to be around, personality-wise. I'm calmer. I take the risks to go out and meet people. I agree to go do fun things instead of declining because I'm embarrassed or it'll be too physically challenging. Just, my life is so rich and so full, and it's amazing. It is amazing. Weight-wise, I still have about 100 pounds to go to be in the correct BMI weight range. I am dealing with loose skin. The only part of me that bothers me with the skin is my abdomen. Although lately I've been getting a little bit of a waddle here, and that's my vanity is kicking in when I look at that. But it's only when I turn my head a certain way or squish my neck in. The abdominal thing really does bother me, and it always has. If you've followed my videos, you know that that's my nemesis. But even that is nothing compared to how great I feel. And I'm going to continue doing all the right things to the best of my ability and hope that during this second year, the weight continues to come off and I can get closer to a normal BMI. But if it stopped here, if I don't lose another pound, my life is so full and rich and my body is so much more healthy that I could not complain at all. At all. I did not make a Chicago update, which I said I would, and I didn't. Chicago was amazing this year. I met so many more people that I wanted to meet. I met people that I didn't even really know in the community before Chicago. We saw different parts of the city than we saw last time. We took an amazing food tour, and I'm actually now dating the tour guide. For those of you that were there, you know who that is, Miss Anna Lynn. Who would have thought that taking a random tour in Chicago would lead to a relationship? But it's in the very beginning. It's amazing. It's a fun adventure. And I can't wait to see where it goes. I've been to visit her once. She is coming here next weekend. And it's great. I get a little blushy and Twitter-pated when I talk about her. But my parents are moving back. They missed us too much. I know that I really complained about that during other videos in the past, and I know that you guys know that they came up for my surgery a year ago. So I haven't seen them since then. So they will be here on May 4th, almost a year since they were here last, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see them. Let's see what else. I will continue to make videos when the urge strikes through this second year. Again, I don't know how frequent they'll be, but I should get back in the habit because I love you guys and I miss you. And although my life is incredibly busy and full and blessed and amazing, I do miss you guys, and you've been such a huge part of my process, and I can't thank you guys enough. Your comments here and on Facebook. Sorry, I gotta wipe my nose. I got the sniffles. The support, the friendships I've made where we communicate via text message, phone, email, the ones in my real life that I get to hang out with on a regular basis. Without you guys, I don't know how I could have achieved this much, not only physically, but spiritually and emotionally. I've really blossomed into who I think I was supposed to be all along. And you guys were a huge part of that. A huge part of that. I still struggle sometimes with carbs. Carbs are freaking delicious. I try to find a healthy balance. I'm meeting all my goals that I'm supposed to: protein, water, vitamins, things like that. But the surgery has been a vastly incredible success for me. It took away my ability to overeat. It took away the majority of the cravings and the desire to overeat. It has taught me how to be healthy around food, how to treat food as fuel, delicious fuel, but and how not to use food as an emotional support. I had a very tough day the other day, and I had an urge to emotionally stress eat. And that urge only lasted about 10 minutes, which was plenty of time for me to fight it off. It wasn't an ongoing thing. I'm so happy with the decision that I made. I have not encountered any huge downsides. I do have a little bit more heartburn, which I'm back on omeprazole for. And I am so much more active that I am home today from work and yesterday because I twisted my ankle again. I twisted it several months ago trying to wear wedge heels. This time I had on sensible shoes and still rolled my ankle. But that's a result of being much more active, and who can complain about that? I got a pretty nasty sprain. I'll just nurse it and get back into life. This is probably getting very long, but that's okay. My 1-year video is supposed to be long, isn't it? I love each and every one of you. I don't want to name names because I know I'll forget people, but you know who you are that have supported me. Even if it was one comment that you made in the last 18 months, it meant a lot to me. And I can't wait to see what the next year holds in store. Thanks again. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Sleeve McQueen out.